Before the mind alignment process, I felt very emotional. I felt very stuck. I felt in a constant, emotional dysregulated state. I felt very withdrawn, hyper, triggered, shut off from life, from joy. It was really, really uncomfortable. It really costed me. I was bleeding on the inside. Since my teenager years, I went to psychotherapy, but nothing really gave me that peace, that inner peace that I was seeking, because it felt like the bandit was ripped open every time, and it didn't give me the healing, the peace that I was looking for. And I did finally wanted to heal. You know, I prayed for this. I honestly did. And, thank God, thank love itself, that mind alignment process does exist. Because, it was honestly the most life altering program for me. Because, the whole process itself, the mind alignment process, it was so peaceful, it was so supportive and loving. It took me, by the hand. It helped me work through my stuff, step by step by step, you know. And honestly, I healed from things I never thought were possible to heal. Um, you know, I I was finally seeing clearly. I was finally feeling free. I was finally living life. I was finally feeling like I am breathing for the first time in my life. Um, I felt so empowered, happy and free. It was honestly really the best choice that I made to go through this program, you know? And so, honestly, if you are looking, for great solution for something very efficient, efficient, effective, very healing, very peaceful, very easy, very supportive, very loving, very, taking you by the hand, but also very empowering you, you know, and setting you up for success. I cannot recommend mind alignment process enough. You will heal from your traumas, you will live trauma free, you will live happy, and you will live all your dreams, ready to tackle life, ready to start anew, just like I did. So go for it.